So these agents were claiming that they were targeting gang members, MS-13 gang members.
Yeah, and you can see that when somebody is sitting in a Home Depot day laborer center. You can tell that they're gang members. You know, where are the names? Where is the evidence? Where's the warrant? You know, to me, that's the essence of racial profiling. I see somebody that looks like they might be a gang member.
So you're saying basically, Mayor, that they just saw brown and targeted that?
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying.
Well, there you have L.A. Mayor Karen Bass once again lashing out at the latest immigration enforcement operation in her city. DHS agents arresting 16 people in an area where they say MS-13 has a chokehold. Let's bring in Huntington Beach City Council member, restaurant owner and chef Andrew Gruel, along with conservative commentator Alicia Krause. Thank you both for coming on. Alicia, to you first. Bass says they're going after brown people. I mean, we just told you this in common sense. They went after 16 people. They were all here illegally, and 6 of them had criminal records. So this was a targeted raid and very successful one.
And it should be a targeted raid that happens all over the city, because it turns out bad guys don't just avoid schools and businesses and churches. They make a business there. They recruit there. They use, much like Hamas, those areas as cover. And Mayor Bass should know this, considering after a multi-victim gang shooting in MacArthur Park, she proudly sent in the LAPD to stop gang violence there. Right. I would have asked her, had I been that reporter, oh, well then how did you identify those alleged gang members that you are now proud of ridding MacArthur Park of? How were you, determining if they were good or bad guys? Did they have all MS-13 tattoos? Where were your warrants, Mayor?
And it's worth noting that they have captured MS-13 people at Home Depots, though it's funny today, Miss Mayor. The Washington Post, to you, Chef. Why is it that Americans eat cows and pigs, but not horses and dogs? There's only one reason: custom. We're used to it, that's all. There's certainly nothing about horses and dogs that renders them inedible. People in other places happily eat them. Eat a dog and a horse, save the environment, Chef. What do you think?
They could probably bring the environmental piece into this. I mean, this is culinary terrorism, right? But what this really comes down to, and leave it to the Washington Post to introduce some insane idea and as just intellectual debate. This is actually called gradualism, or culinary or cultural Marxism, where they just slowly chip away at what we know of as norms, right? Like having pets and having companions. Let's eat the pets and the companions. Next week, it's going to be eat your neighbor, no big deal. I should also say that while these proteins are popular in some other countries, we don't even have the framework set up within the USDA to be able to inspect, slaughter, or do any of this. We can't even take care of our own beef supply, so don't eat a horse.
Yeah. Meantime, we have a classic example of a slapdown of California Governor Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom writes the following, quoting here: building on years of effort, California's law enforcement partners in the last 7 months have recovered nearly 150,000 stolen goods worth a combined $8 million. Kevin Dalton, who used to live in California, posted the response, quoting, retail theft in California is estimated to be nearly $950 million over the past 7 months. Gavin Newsom is taking a victory lap for recovering somewhere between 0.7 to 0.85% of stolen goods. I mean, come on, Alicia.
Come on. And also, maybe Gavin Newsom should be paying attention to the California voters who, in last year's election, voted for Prop 36,
right,
which said, hey, we're going to make a lot of these things felonies again. And turns out that local law enforcement and statewide, we need the funding to actually go through. And the governor is still holding that at bay from these local leaders from being able to combat all of this. Orange County has made improvements, the Bay Area has made improvements, but there's a lot of other areas in the state whose hands are tied, and they need those resources, and they need the governor to give them to them.
It's fascinating to me as we watch these pictures, and this is the reason that people voted for what Alicia was talking about here. They voted, they said, we don't want this junk anymore. We don't want we don't want everything locked up in CVS. And the governor's like, no, we don't really have the money to put that back in place. So sorry. We'll get to it when we can. Chef, lastly, and maybe this is part and parcel of that, KTLA writes, millennials lead the pack in leaving California for Texas. Nearly 100,000 Californians left the Golden State for Texas in a single year, according to a June study by Storage Cafe, with millennials leading the pack, followed by Gen Z and Gen X. I can name 10 kids in our neighborhood that stayed in Texas because they can't buy a house in L.A. and they can't build a future in L.A. without being able to buy a house, Chef.
Yeah, they're all leaving or not coming to California. It's because of crime, and it's because of the affordability of housing, right? That's going to be first and foremost. And the reason why there's a lack of a surplus or a lack of supply is because the bureaucracy has gotten so big that you can't even develop. So what they're doing is they're trying to force they're trying to force cities to develop this affordable housing and these high-density housing units. That's the only way you're allowed to develop. But when it comes to creating neighborhoods and suburban America, right, they don't like that. So they're not going to allow us to actually develop those types of neighborhoods. People go to Texas, Arizona, Florida, more of these conservative states.
Yeah, they just want to build them bigger and pack them in, and then they're happy. See, woo, we did our part, and nobody can live there. Alicia? Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, it's not just all of California, it's specifically LA County, where millennials like myself are going to other places.
Yeah.
And what does LA County have that, most places in Texas don't? Democratic leadership for the last 24 solid years.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.